All right, 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 all right. All right, let's get into it, man. We gonna talk about Rio de Janeiro, one of my favorite cities in all of the world. Man, if you've never been to Rio, you've got to visit Rio. You've got to put it on your list. It is beautiful. It is wonderful. It's magnificent. When you talk about, you know what? I'm gonna say Rio, pound for pound, might be the best city in the world, should I say? Okay, very subjective. Maybe not the world, but I'm gonna say South America. Man, we even gonna include some of the hot destination spots like Thailand, Philippines. Um, we're gonna say Colombia, Brazil, Dominican Republic. I think pound for pound, Rio might be the best, and this is the reasons why I'm gonna tell you. So let's talk about it. Number one, the food. All right, okay. Mexican food. I didn't have Mexico. We're gonna say Mexico too. Mexican food. Mexican food is pretty good. A lot of spice. I love the tacos and burritos. I know some people say burrito might not be Mexican. I don't know, but I love the Mexican food. Dominican Republic has some flavor in their food also. Brazil got some nice food. Colombia. Okay, yeah. So Brazil's got some really good food. I mean, so Brazil ranks high, in the food category. You can't deny that. Brazil, very good food. All right, cost of living. Cost of living in Brazil, and we specifically talking about Rio. Cost of living is pretty good. It's not bad. I think it's cheaper than Mexico. Mexico City, we'll say. Mexico City's prices are getting high. Brazil prices are still pretty good, and then plus you're right there on the beach. Some of the places I admit might not necessarily be the most modern looking places, but if you want to ante up a little bit more money, then yeah. Or if you can stay in places like Tijuca, I mean, yeah, which is a little bit away from the beach. Bar Tijuca is by the beach, but Tijuca is a little bit away from the beach. But yeah, actually, I think this is a topic I'm gonna do a video about because I think cost of living is probably cheaper. I'm gonna say it's cheaper in. It depends on what you're talking about because I find that the food is cheaper in certain places than in others, but the rent is more expensive, and dating is well, hey, you gotta go on dates, man. I mean, that's part of life. We like to date. We like to be with somebody. So cost of dating is different in these places also. But I'm gonna do a separate video on all of that. I'm gonna do a comparison between Rio, Colombia, Thailand, Dominican Republic, all of those places. But today, let's stay on topic and talk about Rio specifically. Now, you see, right now, we are just walking down the beaches of Rio de Janeiro. This is the most famous beach in the world, hands down. Don't believe it? Google it. I'm telling you, it's the best beach. And if you haven't been there, you gotta go. You gotta go. The beautiful people, the scenery, the water. I think the water is not like Caribbean water, but hey, it's a cool beach, that's for sure. And just the mountains in the background on the side as you see in this picture here, in the video here. But the beautiful people of Rio, man, there's so many beautiful people out on the beach enjoying the sun, enjoying the waves, enjoying the vibe, enjoying the local drink, the caipirinha. Hey, it is a wonderful vibe. And even today is a weekday. It is not a lot of activity going on the beach, but there's always somebody on the beach. There's always something to do on the beach. You've got sports on the beach. Play volleyball, kickball. It's a wonderful vibe. I love Rio. You just come out there and you can rent a little tent and a little umbrella. Guys will come and bring you food, sell you knickknacks. They're not as pushy as in some places that you visit on the beach. People can be real pushy. I'll say which country that is and which city at a later date, but you know what I mean. But it's a wonderful vibe. Absolutely love the vibe in Rio. Um, what else do I like about Rio? Oh, the people. Man, Rio is a passionate city, and the people are a reflection of that. And Brazilians, the Rio, man, they are just very outgoing and very sociable, just very intimate people, man. I mean, just very intimate. And if you got a Brazilian friend, you got a friend. I mean, the cariocas, or which is what they call the locals, go by cariocas. Man, they are super friendly. They just love to socialize, like being on the beach, just like making friends at the bar. They love the street parties. It's just great, man. And you're gonna see it on the beach. Very family oriented. You see a lot of families on the beach. Lots of kids with their parents. You see a lot of singles on the beach also. You see singles looking for other singles on the beach. And hey, if you brave enough, you might even find you a date for the evening on the beach. Get you a couple of those caipirinhas and you'll be straight. But that beach vibe is great, and it's just very relaxing. I mean, I love being on the beach. You hear the waves crashing on the beach, all the beautiful people around. I mean, it's super intoxicating. And so, look, if you got some stress, get you a couple caparinas, and get on the beach, make some friends. Yeah, man, it's a great vibe. One of the best vibes in the world. But what about when should you visit? Anytime. Anytime you want to visit is a great time to visit Rio. I mean, the weather is great all year here, but keep in mind the seasons are reversed. So Rio is below the equator, so the seasons reverse. When in America is wintertime, it's actually summertime in Rio, and it's vice versa. When it is summertime in the United States, it's actually wintertime. So what June, July, August is like winter months in Rio, and December, January, February, that's like the summer months, or excuse me, that's like the summer months in Rio. So, but the temperature is still about the same. I mean, in the winter, it's about 77 degrees, and in the summer, it's about 87 degrees. So obviously, in the summer, you're gonna have a lot more people on the beach. It's gonna be a lot active, going, a lot of activity. Just seems more active during the summer months than in the winter months in Rio. But it's always something to do. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of people playing, like I said, volleyball. You're gonna see beach tennis competitions, music festivals, street parties. Hey man, those street parties are pretty nice, especially the ones that you have downtown. I like being on the beach, but I also like downtown also. I mean, they party downtown. You're gonna see a lot of street parties downtown. I mean, they're gonna be playing instruments. It's a nice, different but very nice vibe. Even not far from downtown, you got Pedro de Sal, which is like this area of Rio. I think it's like a monument area, but they have like it's considered to be the home of samba. So it's home of samba, and every Monday they have like a lot of activity, a lot of street party stuff going on. So that's a great street party also. And obviously, the biggest street party of them all is the carnival. Now, the carnival is like Mardi Gras on steroids. It is hype, it is live, it is wonderful. But they've got a carnival in Rio, but they also got a carnival in Salvador, in Brazil, also Bahia, which some say rivals the one in Rio. But it is nice. It is wonderful. It is great. And even in New Year's, they have a New Year's Eve celebration on the beach. And they've got fireworks, people dressed up in white. I mean, it's nighttime, obviously. Lots of just a great vibe. So, really, anytime you want to visit Rio, it's going to be a good time to visit Rio. So don't let that stop you. And speaking of the carnival, I think the carnival is going to be in March of this year. I believe Fat Tuesday is like March the 3rd, 4th. I can't remember, but it's early March. All right. But man, it's great. Rio is wonderful. I love Rio, so I encourage you, get out, go check out Rio. Make sure you do it. And also, while you're doing that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. Hey, I need some likes. I need some subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, man. If you enjoyed it, give me some feedback. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know, hey, I like this kind of style. Do something different. I want to learn about this, and I'll make a video about it. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Let's go.